brother and his stupid practical jokes. Look, Dinah, you put this dumb fake rubber mouse in my lunchbox. Brian, you are so immature. Just wait till I get even with you, Brian. I need a good idea on how to get even. And I know just where I can get it.
Teaspoons on the right, napkins left, glasses on the right.
Hello, Mr. Hatter.
Oh, Alice, you're early. I thought you were Hare.
But I am here.
No, if you were Hare, he would be here. And that would spoil the surprise.
You're giving Mr. Hare a surprise tea party?
A surprise joke party. Actually, it's been the rage all week. We seem to be in the midst of a practical joke marathon.
A marathon?
Well, you know, a never-ending number of jokes, one after the other after the other. Well, you get the idea. And this glass is just another little joke. Just another little joke, that's all it is. I'll play a little prank, that's all I'll do. The look in someone's eyes at that moment of surprise. Another little joke, that's all it is. I'll play another little trick on him. There isn't anything that he can do. Some water on his head or a frog inside his bed. I'll play another little trick real soon. Just another joke between friends. A bag of tricks that never ends. There's nothing I would rather do than to play a little joke on him. Just another little joke, that's all it is. I'll play a little prank, that's all I'll do. The look in someone's eyes at that moment of surprise. Another little joke, that's all it is. Another little joke, that's all it is. See?
See what? It's just a glass.
A dribble glass. It has a hole in its side, so when you drink from it, it dribbles down your chin. I can't wait until the hair gets here.
Wait no longer. Hair is here.
Just in time for tea. And today, it's iced tea. This is for you. And this is for you. Try it. I put a little lemon in it just the way you like it.
How thoughtful.
Why, Hair, you're all wet.
Yes. Well, it's a good thing I brought my hair dryer.
Oh, then there's no hard feelings?
Of course not. I can take a good joke as much as the next hair.
It was pretty funny.
My little prank did make quite a splash, didn't it? Oh, excuse me a moment. I got some crumpets in the oven here.
The joke's on me this time. But just wait till the next tea party.
Something tells me it won't be much of a party.
Sorry I'm late. I had to stop and pick up these extra special hot cross buns.
I love hot cross buns.
I know. I brought them to show that there's no hard feelings for that hilarious little joke you pulled on me at the last tea party.
That's very big of you.
Get them while they're hot.
Those sure smell good. I'll have one, please.
Why don't we let the Hatter have the first one after all? They are his favorite. In fact, why don't you take that nice, plump one? there.
You know, it's not really right for me to have the biggest one. You take it. Well, aren't you going to eat it?
Actually, I'd feel much better if you ate it.
But it's not polite for the host to eat first. You take it.
I really couldn't.
But I'm really not that hungry.
Well, if neither of you wants it, I'll take it. Good. But what's that funny taste?
Oops, I should have warned you about that. So you tried to get even with the old red hot chili peppers and the hot cross bun trick, huh?
Well, it would have worked too if Tweedledum hadn't taken the bun instead.
That was a great little joke, Hare. A real hot idea.
You think that was funny, huh?
Oh, don't be mad. It was just a joke. No sense getting all hot under the collar. I mean, why get all steamed up? After all, there's nothing like a good joke to help spice up the day.
I don't think this practical joke marathon is such a hot idea.
So, how you doing?
Great, just fine.
You're not still mad about that super spicy bun business, are you?
Man, me? Why would I be mad? Ha 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 hee hee hee. No hard feelings cause the joke's on me. Everything's as perfect as it possibly could be. There's no hard feelings cause the joke's on me. A good laugh, a good giggle, a big chuckle to make your insides wiggle. No worries,
You sure?
all's fair. It's funny, you might think that I could possibly care. Oh, ha 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 hee hee hee. No hard feelings when the joke's on me. Everything's as perfect as it possibly could be. There's no hard feelings when the joke's on me. I'm roaring at the humor.
It was good.
Fool me, upset that's just a laughable rumor. How silly, what jesting. How I hate to give my smile a chance for resting. Ah ha 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 hee hee hee. No hard feelings when the joke's on me. Everything's as perfect as it possibly could be. There's no hard feelings when the joke's on me.
I'm glad you feel that way. It was pretty funny. I mean, you should have seen your face.
I've just spotted the most amazing bird. Oh wow!
Oh, wow, what?
The rare and beautiful Wonderland woodpecker. I can't believe it. It's fantastic.
Really? Let me see.
May I see too?
Be my guest after my brother looks.
Oh, no, that's all right. Go ahead, Alice.
No, wait.
I don't see anything.
Nice try.
What?
Oh, nothing.
What? So, is there a Wonderland woodpecker or not?
I'm sure it's around somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably circling over us right now.
I don't know what's so funny. Oh, never mind. I'll come back later when you two aren't feeling so silly.
I've heard of having circles under your eyes.
But circles around them?
Hello, Mr. Cat.
Hello, Alice. May I ask, why are you wearing those strange-looking eyeglasses?
Eyeglasses? I don't have on eyeglasses.
Then is this some sort of disguise?
Disguise? What do you mean?
Are you trying to look like someone else?
Like who?
Actually, You remind me of a relative of mine. Here, take a look.
Ah! How did that happen? That's why the Tweedles were laughing. They must have put black powder on the binoculars I used. When I touched them to my face, this happened.
That's one of my favorite practical jokes. Here, let me help.
I used this towel. Did my face turn blue or something?
I promise you, it's no joke.
Well, believe me, the Tweedles won't get the last laugh because I'm going to get even.
Ah, that's the spirit.
Got any ideas?
Who, me? Of course. Here, this is what we'll do.
Dom? Are you there?
Maybe. Who wants to know?
It's me. D. See?
Let me see your hand.
What? Why?
So I know you're not hiding some practical joke behind your back.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Let's stop playing jokes on each other. I'm tired of being afraid something is about to happen to me.
Yeah?
Well,
Me too.
so let's work together. We can both come up with good jokes to do to other people. What do you say?
Well, they say two hands are better than one.
What? And three heads are better yet. I figure we could go talk to the caterpillar. He's smart. He could come up with a whole lot of great joke ideas.
It seems to me there have been quite enough jokes going around already. I think it's time to call a truce.
A truce? What's that?
It means we all agree to stop playing jokes on each other. Jokesters and pranksters, please note, for every joy but a funny food and can of snakes joke. The dribble glass they fall for will come back to wet you too. For every so-called settled score, there'll be one more that comes back to you. It seems to the outside observer that's me. These pranks are quite relentless. It's either truth or the consequences. These jokes are very funny, well, how true. But what's funny is only funny if it isn't done to you. That squirting flower gets the laugh only when it's praised the other half of the joke. These tricks are quite relentless. It's either truth or face the consequences.
I see your point, but how can we stop now?
Yeah, we've had all kinds of jokes pulled on us. We need to get even.
You still don't understand, do you? All right, listen to this. Once there was a farmer named Even Stephen. He liked everything to be perfectly even. His fences were perfectly even. His corn rows were perfectly even. Even all of his animals were perfectly even. Well, almost all of his animals were even. The ducks were something of a problem. They tended to be uneven. Whenever Even Stephen asked them to get in line, they would just answer with wisecracks. So Even Stephen decided to get even with the ducks by selling them. He loaded the ducks into a boat to take them to town. And of course, Even Stephen wanted to look good when he got to town. He was determined to keep his boat on an even keel. So he tried to arrange the ducks evenly. And finally, even Stephen learned that sometimes you lose out when you try too hard to get even. Now do you see what I mean?
Yeah. You mean that instead of asking you for ideas for jokes,
We'll have to think of some ourselves.
thanks anyway.
Ah, my beautiful flowers. How lovely you look today. Is that a weed I see?
Oh, yes, it is a weed, isn't it?
Well,
Oh, I see you want me to pick the weed. Well, to be perfectly honest, Your Majesty, I'd rather not. I mean, it's probably covered with glue or made out of rubber or something.
oh, what are you talking about?
Perhaps you're not aware of this, but there's a perfectly scandalous practical joke marathon sweeping Wonderland.
Oh, what does that have to do with me?
Your Majesty, it's not safe out here. Why, these jokesters are everywhere. They may even try to play a joke on you.
On me? They wouldn't dare.
But, Your Majesty, these pranksters, they stop at nothing. Why, something perfectly ridiculous could happen at any moment.
Oh, nonsense. Nothing will keep me from visiting my precious flowers. In fact, there's a particularly pretty posy. Perhaps I'll pick it.
Don't pick it, Your Majesty. It could be booby-trapped.
Booby-trapped? A lovely flower like this? Nonsense. See? It's nothing but a pretty, pretty posy. Rabbit,
Yes, Your Majesty.
assemble everyone in my courtyard in 5 minutes. I'll find out who did this.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And Rabbit,
Yes, Your Majesty.
next time warn me when a flower is booby-trapped.
Yes, Your Majesty.
It has come to my attention that there has been something of a practical joke marathon going on around here. Now, everyone knows that I'm the kind of queen that loves a good laugh. Right?
Right, Your Majesty.
Right. And everyone knows that I only want the best for all of my subjects. Right?
Right, Your Majesty.
Right. So I think that the jokesters who played this cute little prank on me should admit that they did it. Right? Come now. Someone here must know who played this joke. This is what happens when everyone tries to get even with everyone else. Some poor innocent person is always caught in the middle. Right?
Oh, right. I'll be sweeping up this mess all week.
I was talking about me.
Oh, right.
In that tangled web you're weaving, you had better start believing that you are deceiving yourself and everybody else. So stop your silly pranking. It's me you will be thanking when I put these silly games to rest. If you're looking for trouble, you will have it on the double when I burst your silly bubble. One thing is for sure, you'll be worse off than before. So take my royal advice and everybody play nice. If you're looking to get even, you had better start believing that you are deceiving yourself and everybody else. So stop your silly pranking. It's me you will be thanking when I put these silly games to rest. If you're looking for trouble, you will have it on the double when I burst your silly bubble. One thing is for sure, you'll be worse off than before. So take my royal advice and everybody play nice. Play nice. And now the person who pulled that trick on me will gladly step forward. In that case, you leave me no choice. I decree you're all guilty and must be punished. Rub it. Fire.
Caterpillar was right. We should have called off the jokes.
He said it would get out of hand.
Out of hand is one thing, but in your face is another.
Now, has everyone had enough?
Oh, yes. I couldn't eat another pie if you paid me.
I meant enough practical jokes.
Oh, yeah. I'm done.
Then I officially declare that the practical joke marathon is over.
You know, Dinah, if I get even with my little brother for all the pranks he's been pulling, he'll want to get even back, and it'll never stop. I should just ignore him. I mean, the only reason he likes to do it is to see how mad it makes me. I think the best way for me to get even is for me not to get even at all. Besides, he'll never stop worrying that I'm about to get him back.